Good morning, everybody. Today, I don't even know what day we're on with practicing social distancing, but this morning I am drinking out of one of my brand new favorite coffee mugs. I know it's a little hard to see if I can get the shadow down, but it's this beautiful mug. And it shows like all the bioluminescence of the land of Pandora from Disney's Animal Kingdom. And there is just something about being in the land of Pandora that like speaks to my soul, especially the Navi drum song that they perform during the day in Animal Kingdom. And I am going to post that in a minute because I just feel like with all the tension that people are feeling right now from having to stay home and not get to see their friends and not get to see their relatives, and you know, children are out of school and they're not, you know, able to socialize, and just it's hard. You know, there's people who are just getting stir crazy and are having a hard time finding things to do. I know that personally I've spoken about my anxiety before, and I think that people who especially have anxiety may be feeling an increased amount of that anxiety right now. There's a lot of things that are just kind of overwhelming, and it can kind of try to take over your headspace, and so it's so important to be mindful of that and make sure that you are taking time for yourself during the day, even though that's hard, especially if you're home with, you know, a family and kids who are all, you know, equally frustrated. But you really have to focus on yourself, and I'm finding that to be very important for myself, because especially yesterday I just I was really not in a good headspace, and I really had to take time to reflect and figure out ways to bring myself up and snap out of this, because this isn't going away anytime soon. And yeah, I mean, I have to be there for my children, I have to be there for my husband, I have to be there for myself, you know, I have to be okay. And so anyway, I was looking at some past videos of when we went to Disney, and I am going to post a video of my favorite Navi drum song, and it's just so, to me, it's so like uplifting and beautiful, and it's just, I don't know, so many things in one. It's soulful, it's like touching, it's just really neat. And so I'm gonna post that right now before I tell you what we're gonna do today, and we're pretty excited. It's kind of a fun, neat little thing, and I don't know if they're doing it all over the place, but I know that my community is doing this certain thing that I will share in a minute, and it's just a fun thing to do, to get out of the house and still maintain your social distancing and to have fun at the same time. So right now, here is the Navi.
Around it, everyone. It appears to have worked. Yeah, man, all these people came here to hang out with us. That's pretty awesome. Hi, everybody. Hey. We welcome each and every one of you to Slow Quiet, the Navi sacred place of song. Long, long ago, before the Navi moved up into these mountains, they placed these embedded instruments right here. To be used for joyous celebrations. Through song and through these drums, the Navi shared their stories, and they connected more closely with Awa.
We're gonna catch a big one. We're gonna catch a big one. I'm not scared.
I'm not
scared. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Uh-oh, squishy mud.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Go
Go
squish, squish,
over it.
squish.
We can't go over it. We can't
Where's the
go
bears?
under it. We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it.
Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck.
Squish, 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 squish. We're going on
All right,
a
guys.
bit.
So today, someone in our neighborhood set up a bear hunt. So what a lot of the neighbors are doing is they are hiding teddy bears somewhere on their property. And the point of this is to get out and get fresh air and give the kids something to do. So we have a list. A lot of people have posted the addresses where they have put these bears. So in a few minutes, we're gonna go out and we're gonna go on a bear hunt around the neighborhood and see if we can spot all the bears. And I'm gonna show you where our bears are right now. All right, guys, so our little bear is right here on our mailbox, waiting for people to come by and find him during the bear hunt. We also have another bear in our tree, so let me show you. We have him right here, waiting for people to find. So those are our two bears, and we're about to go on a bear hunt and find the other one. All right, I don't know if this is going to be, but we go, more bear. That's not a bear. Oh, there he goes. That was a little turtle. I guess the weather's getting warm enough for the turtles to come out, which also means that our little snake friends are going to be coming out soon. All right, guys, these guys have two cute little bears. Right there. Right there. Nice and visible for us to see. Yay! More bears in the windows. All right, I think this is our last house. All right, so we have to go to Harris Teeter for a couple essential items. And we are bringing along our Sani wipes and our sanitizing spray so we stay safe. I'm gonna let the kids stay in the car so that they are not around people and germs. I'm just gonna run in and get what we need and get back in the car and sanitize myself down and everything else down. And so yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So off we go.
If everyone's playing soccer while they're eating pickles, is it actually called pickleball?
Alright guys, that is all for today's video. My kids spent some of the rest of the afternoon outdoors playing soccer. They just needed a break from all of their schoolwork, and Arlie had been up till, oh my god, like almost 11 o'clock the night before, so we were like, that is not going to happen again. So we had her outside just running her around, getting her energy out. And then I made these really yummy taco crunch wraps for dinner, and I will link that recipe below. I got it off of Pinterest. Actually, I always wind up making like 3 different versions of the recipe, so you know, you can totally change it up as you need to. My husband and the 2 older kids get just like the regular recipe. Arlie gets a gluten and dairy free version, and I do sort of a low carb veganish version. So it's adaptable and it's super yummy. We're all a fan of it, and if you have a Foreman grill, they turn out really, really good, and the Foreman grill. So I will link that below, and have a good night.